Commission, here it's 4:02. If we can state our names for the record, please. We'll start with Judy.
Judy Hotchkiss.
Anton Musaf.
Anton Musaf's here.
John Coyne.
John Coyne's here.
George Edwards.
George Edwards, I'm here.
Anthony Good. Jeremy Holderfield. Oh, there's Anthony right there. So we're doing the roll call. Anthony Good.
Hello.
Jeremy Holderfield.
Here.
Judy Hotchkiss. Rosalba Ledesma.
Here.
Salvatore Patino. Brittany Clinton. Keith Wilson.
Here.
Taja Wilson.
Here.
And Steve Winter. All right. Okay. Next, we have the approval of the summary minutes for December 2nd. Somebody have any additions or changes they'd like to make to those minutes? I'm not seeing any. If I can get a motion to approve.
I move to approve.
So moved. Jeremy.
Okay, so we got George and Jeremy. The second. All right, we'll go through the roll call again for approval of the minutes. John Coyne.
Approve.
George Edwards.
Yes.
Anthony Good.
Yes.
Jeremy Holderfield.
Yes.
Judith Hotchkiss.
Yes.
Amanda King. Rosalba Ledesma.
Approve.
Anton Musaf.
Approve.
Salvatore Patino. Brittany Clinton. Keith Wilson.
Approve.
Taja Wilson.
Approve.
And Steve Winter. All right. I don't really have anything for committee reports as we didn't have any committee meetings. I will say that we should have a TAPR meeting in February. I believe Haynes Park Phase 2 will be coming through for review, as will, I've heard about another school project. So hopefully they'll submit as well. So we'll have 2 projects to review. As far as Education and Awards Committee, we didn't meet. We probably won't meet again until after we get done with the pandemic and we need to start thinking about the next Community Appearance Commission Awards. Trees and Woodlands will start meeting again in February. Not sure how much we need to discuss. I'll talk with Vegetation Management and Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful to see if they still want to meet in February. That's just typically when we start those meetings again to plan for their Community Roots Day. And then for the Gateways Committee, again, that committee hasn't met in probably a year due to just scheduling, and then COVID happened. And now we're running into sort of the ending of terms. We have 2 members whose terms are expiring in February, at the end of February. So we'll have to rethink that project in the near future and how we want to proceed with that. Keith, do you have an official report you'd like to give or discuss anything?
I do not.
Okay. There's no old business. There's a couple items for new business that we need to discuss. The first being a staff change. Dakota has left the city. He's moved on to do furniture design work. So hence the reason I am back with y'all and running these meetings. So we wish him well in his future endeavors. And we'll be seeing more of me until we get this position filled. If we can get this position filled, I'm not really sure. So at this point. Appointments. Mona has resigned her position on the CAC. She was awarded a contract. So with the city appointments and contracts, you can't do both. So obviously she chose to honor the contract. So we wish her well. And February will also be Keith's last meeting. He's rotating off. So that will leave 2 open positions on the city side. Mona's position was a non-categorical position, and Keith's position is a categorical position. And then on the county side, we right now already have 1 vacant position. That was for Kyle Troxel. That hasn't been filled. It's been vacant for over a year now. And that position is a categorical position. And then we have 3 members whose terms will expire at the end of February. And those folks can all be reappointed if they so choose to serve another term. Steve Winter is one of those individuals. He's stated that he will not be seeking another term. And then we have also Anton and Jeremy. Your terms also expire at the end of February. And for those, if you would like to be reappointed, you'll just need to go through the county website again and fill out another application and submit it in. They usually post those in February, and then they appoint in March. That's typically their cycle. And I'll send that an email out just to remind folks of that. And for anyone out there in the universe who's watching this meeting off of YouTube, a little background on the CAC in case you're interested in participating. We are a 15-member advisory commission appointed by the city council and county commissioners that look at appearance-related issues. Namely, we review publicly funded projects, parks, schools, fire stations, and the like, and provide comments and recommendations for improvements to the aesthetics of the building. We also help organize Community Roots Day, which is an annual, well, typically annual tree planting event that's been going on since I think around 27th year, I believe. So it's going on for a while. We hold a parents awards. We do that on a biennial basis. The last awards program was in November of 2020, and you can find that program on the YouTube channel if you would like to see what that's about. But if you're interested, we do have non-categorical positions, which are open to anyone. And then we also have categorical positions, and those require special knowledge and experience in some sort of design or planning related field, which could be architecture, landscape architecture, horticulture, planning, engineering, artists, graphic design. Is pretty open-ended. For city appointments, you must live within the city of Winston-Salem, and you go through the city secretary's office to fill out your application and have it submitted, and then that is approved by city council. For county positions, you can live anywhere in the county, whether it be city of Winston-Salem, Tobaccoville, Kernersville, Clemens, or in unincorporated areas of the county. And those go through the website, and that is forsyth.cc, and it's usually a little box there on the right-hand side that says volunteer opportunities. You can click on that link and it'll direct you to the appropriate place to go. So put my little spiel out there for everyone who's interested in joining. We do have some positions opening up, so we'd love for you to get involved.
You will send the links for us to reapply, me and Jeremy, right?
Yeah, I'll send a link when they can become available, but it's usually in February when they do it.
Put me a little note, but I'll be on the lookout for the link.
Yeah. And then with that, with Mona's resignation and then Keith's term ending, that means that we have new officer selection going that we'll do in February. Typically how we've done this in the past and how we usually do it is that we get a couple members together. It used to be through lunch. Now I imagine it'll be through Zoom to discuss possible chair and vice chair appointments. And we come up with a recommendation, and that's presented to the board in February for a vote. and anyone can be on that. We only need about 2 or 3 people. 3 people is usually best. And if anybody wants to throw their name in the hat now, they can, or if anybody wants to let me know if they're interested or not interested because of whatever you have going on in your life. It's not a huge commitment. It's basically usually outside of Zoom, you run the meetings or you fill in, for the vice chair will fill in for the chair. And then you represent the CAC to the planning board or city council if we bring anything before them. It's typically the extent of it.
Well, I plan on staying in, so unless there's somebody else, or I'm sure we need more than 1 people, I'd like to throw my name in too, but.
Okay. All right. That's the only thing I had. It's a very short meeting, to the point. It's really just more of an informational session to make people aware of what's happening in the new year with us. Anybody who would like to be, I know Anton mentioned, but anybody who want to be on that little subcommittee to meet for about a half hour to discuss these officer positions, let me know and we'll just get together. Tasha's putting her name out there.
I'll be involved in that, Amy.
Okay. Is there anyone else?
I'm open to it, but if 3 is a good number for you, either way is fine.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put you down, and maybe depending on scheduling, it might happen, but 4 is fine too. So,
I don't know if you know, what are the vacancies like on some of the other commissions? I know that sometimes, and I think this is how I learned about the opportunity to volunteer here. I know sometimes it goes out through the city's Facebook page and the county's social media and things like that. Maybe it's a good idea to ask Ed or somebody to kind of do a reminder on that again.
Yeah. Absolutely. We typically put that out there, or we ask the city secretary's office to put that out there for the city, but with the county as well, we can, ask, I believe Todd Luck is who handles their Facebook.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's how I found out about it. And that was 2 years ago. I think I saw a Facebook post about it and then, reached out.
All right. Is there any other items anybody would like to bring up to discuss?
Amy, what's the date of the February CAC meeting?
I want to say it's the 24th, Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the 24th of
Great.
February. Yeah.
And then besides the school project, what was the other one that you said that we would have to review next month?
Haynes Park, Phase 2.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, those are the 2 individuals who've contacted me. Today's the deadline, so they got about 45 minutes to get them in. So we'll see. But those are the folks that only projects I know that are coming through. I forgot the school project. I want to say it's Northwest Middle, or it's I think it's middle school, but it's a relatively simple project where they're changing up the entranceway. So it would be it may not need to come through depending on what they're doing. It sounds like a relatively simple thing, but just depends. I haven't seen any plans for that to know.
Amy, the TARP would meet the 17th probably?
The 13th.
The 3rd?
Oh, hold on. Nope. That's general. The 10th, sorry.
Oh, the 10th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the second Wednesday.
Okay. I just want to go ahead and put it on my calendar. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Does anybody else have any comments, questions, items they want to discuss? I'm getting some head shaking. So, all right. If not, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? This is very short. Wow. Whopping 16 minutes. All right. So we have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Everyone has a good year. It started off well. And
In February.
yeah, I know it's gone by fast already. And I'll see you next month. And I'll be in contact with about setting up a time to discuss the chair and vice chair with those folks. So just getting up a time. Okay.
Thank you,
Everyone
Amy.
have a great.
Y'all have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.